December 21st, 2023, the first attack began, and this is what happened. It was supposed to be just another Thursday. Eat some croissants, maybe drink a coffee, and I'm like, you know what? Let me go ahead and log into Roblox. I usually try to find a random game on there, maybe like a racing game or something, just before I start actually playing the real game that I actually signed on to play, but much to my chagrin. So I log in and I check that Anime Adventures is locked, and apparently no one was active. Now I'm looking at the game and I'm like, okay, why would I not be able to play here? So I started to do some research.
A few moments later.
So it brought me to the Reddit, and I start looking on here and I see that there's other people who are also posting the same exact screenshot. So I'm like, okay, maybe it isn't just me. There is hope. I start scrolling through the comments only to see that it was an update, or so we thought. Someone wrote that it was the My Hero copyright. Now, this came back again. There was a situation where this actually happened once before, and I thought we were past it. Now, it looks like this time they were actually DMCA'd to the point where the game had to be taken down. Most likely copyright. Now, like a fiend itching for his dosage, I wanted to understand why I couldn't play the game that I wanted to play. Because, like the photo shows, I needed to understand that I don't really need it, but I do need it.
I don't need it. I need it!
Made my way over to the Twitter. And shout outs to Roblox RTC. I don't know who this person is, but they wrote the following. GameFam has allegedly DMCA'd two major anime games on Roblox. Now, this is interesting to me because I've seen this publisher before. So the two games in question was Anime Adventures and Anime Fighting Simulator X. Now, this is interesting to me because these are two very big, massive games with a massive following. So each of these games contain some content from My Hero Academia, which GameFam has secured a partnership with Crunchyroll to produce their own My Hero Academia game. This pretty much screams to me business. You know, it's just business. They're trying to get rid of the competition so that they can easily get away with doing what they need to do and maximize their potential earning and monetary compensation. Now, another thing here is that he goes on to explain that, or they, supposedly Roblox is artificially boosting GameFam and Crunchyroll's My Hero Academia games in the search algorithm, which is not good because I know other social medias that do the exact same thing. And Roblox is more of a game, obviously, but they do have that social interaction aspect. But yeah, all social medias do this. Anything involving the internet or any type of consumer aspect will always utilize the algorithm behind the scenes to boost specific things that they may deem necessary for, as I said earlier, monetary compensation. So, for example, if something's going to make them more money or they're being paid on the low to do something, they will 100% boost it to obviously make sure that their suitor or whoever it is that is paying them sees the ROI, return on investment, on what they're being paid to do. So this is interesting. This has been a typical practice done for branded games. Exactly. Now, moreover, seemingly, Anime Fighting Simulator, the original, has also been removed from Roblox. And this might just be the beginning. Any and all games using My Hero Academia assets in any shape or form could be at a threat.
Later.
So now I switch over to Roblox and ignore the name. Anyway,
You sick freak!
so we go to type in Anime Adventures, and as you can see, the game is just gone poof. So I was like, okay, well, there's another All-Star Tower Defense game that I used to play back in the day. And for whatever reason, I wanted to look at the developer to see if there's any correlation with what's happening. Maybe the way that I'm understanding this is that GameFam, the people who actually copy striked the AA game, are developers of this game as well, apparently. And there's a couple of people in the community that have seemingly started to violate. So this man says, bro, I know y'all need more players, but really, you go so low as to take a better game that more people like down. You should be ashamed of yourself. And then it's another one here. You know, it's not even players' fault except for in the community saying, I love watching as players. All right, I don't know. You already have enough money. Game Fam, bring back AA. Sorry they shut down the game anime. Hook me up with codes. And if this sucks is gonna report and I discover something anime champions are like All-Star Simulator and even dislike the game. A lot of these things are obviously like kind of iffy, but this person spammed a lot. He was like, bring back AA. Just because your game sucks doesn't mean you have to bring other games. He wrote a lot. And then of course this guy, I'm copyrighting them for putting report abuse under other rule violated. Put this. They're using copyright images without a license. Please remove their game. They have copyright material inside their game. Bro's their ultimate op right now. So if you guys don't know, they do have My Hero Academia characters in this game. But my understanding is that they do have some sort of leeway here because I think the way that they did it was like they altered pretty much everything. Like the hair is not even recognizable at this point. And then this guy says, man, forget the owners of this game. You shut down Anime Adventures just so you can get your players back. That's crazy. Like, there's a lot of people making this accusations. So did GameFam just remove Anime Adventure just so people will play their games? I think it's a little bit more than that. I mean, it obviously comes down to money, but yeah. But GameFam only has a license for My Hero Academia and only My Hero Academia, which would also explain why those characters are still in the game and have not had any issues. So now it's all starting to kind of add up here, because the majority of people are more or less writing the same exact thing. But the one great thing about all of this is that the creators of Anime Adventures have gone on to tweet out the following. Let's get some rest, enjoy the new year, have a good time, Anime Adventures will be back, don't worry. They also tweeted the following. This was tweeted yesterday or earlier today. Anyways, as you know, because the time that it says there, that's not even the time for me right now. Like I'm still like 3 hours behind, so this is probably a different time zone or something. But hello, as you know, the game has been shut down recently. This is to prevent Anime Adventures from being deleted, which is great. We will remove everything related to My Hero Academia, which is fine because there's no good characters relegated to My Hero Academia except Stain anyway. The rest of them are trash. I don't care what anyone says. We will remove everything, make some adjustments, and come back again. Don't worry, the game is not closed. We'll see you again. Now, obviously, they're going to bring the game back. When? I don't know. Will they give us compensation?
I hope so.
And with that being said, we have people starting to lose their freaking minds. It's been almost 24 hours without Anime Adventures. I haven't been able to eat, sleep, drink, use the bathroom, or do anything since AA shut down. My parents came to my room to ask if I was okay since I've been non-stop screaming, but I knew they wouldn't understand. So instead of explaining the problem, I planned to... I tried placing my Evo guts, but he wouldn't summon. Neither would my Evo Fuji. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Okay, I ran out of my house punching the air trying to summon for more meta units from banner. Eventually my parents caught me and locked me in the basement. I was quiet until I started thinking about AA again. I punched a hole in the door, unlocked it. I went to the kitchen and I made myself some G Fuel. Wait, you can make G Fuel? Was bro working on meth lab? Alright, anyway, I got some Mountain Dew and hot Cheetos. I consumed these items through force and I evolved. With my evolution, I gained plus 40 damage and fusion. I got my dog infused to become Vegito. Bro wrote it the non-copyright way too, I love it. Sadly, it didn't work and my dog passed away. I don't know what I'm gonna do without AA. I can't take this much longer.